Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to express my sincere thanks to the forum organizer and participant for allowing me to share with you the topic, which is entitled Digital Tool Empower Rural Ethnic Community. And I take the case of Hồng Hà Village in Central Vietnam to uh, present and share with you. So, my name is Tai Thanh Ha, and I am sorry for not being able to talk to you directly on the screen because of the urgent meeting. I cannot avoid it. So, as you can see on the screen, the digital tool can influence rural community in a number of ways. The first is economic uh, uh, perspective. Um, it has something to do with how the rural community villager can participate in the market to gain some benefit, some economic benefits, and how they can exploit efficiently and effectively to gain more benefit in value chain and also the organization of productive factor. And in terms of environment, it exerts some impact on farming practices and striking a balance in terms of ecological system while maintaining a very good usage of natural resources. In terms of governance, it has something to do with village level management so that they can handle effectively and efficiently the administrative management inside the rural community. And the last uh, factor has something to do with social culture, right? So all of that will mobilize the forces to exert influences, either positive or negative impact on the rural community, depending on how people um, utilize uh, digital tools. So, according to UNICEF study in 2022, the digital tool in Vietnam have potential to empower rural community in the forms of a better mobile banking platform. It serve, it, it creates some good foundation for telemedicine while creating a good access to e-learning resources. It also ensures and lays some ground for modern farming systems such as precision farming and exploiting the renewable energy. Now, I would like to go straight to Hồng Hà Village, as you can see in the table, in the map over there. Hồng Hà Village is very typical, not only now but also in the past, because it is named as a gatekeeper during the Vietnam War. So, in this village, a lot of uh, a lot of bloody fighting that had took that had taken place during the Vietnam War. But now um, the villager not only suffer some hardship from uh, the COVID-19, but also they have to deal with the consequences of the war, such as you know foreign agent victim and invalid inside uh, inside the community. Uh, if we take a look at the land in Hồng Hà village, we can see that ethnic people over there depend heavily on agriculture-based production and livelihood. So, in before COVID-19, Hồng Hà village people came up with a new idea to try to gain some economic benefit from their traditional uh, characteristics such as fairing night, and they also gain some uh, economic benefit from outsider and tourists over there. But during the COVID-19, the government and children suffer very hardship uh, from the impact of COVID-19 and pandemic, and I'm going to talk about that later on. And the ethnicity composition are very typical in Hong Kong because in Vietnam we have king people as a majority uh, people in Vietnam, but in this village just only maybe 2 or 3% are king people living over there. So the diversity in ethnicity is also very typical for Hong Kong villager. Uh, Hong Kong village also had a lot of cultural endowment, for example, spiritual, the clean stream, old age, cultural festivity. So before COVID-19, all of this has been marketed to outside traveler in very traditional way. Uh, that's why community tourism services used to be booming before COVID-19. It create a lot of economic benefit for the villager because people over there also follow the guidance from the tourism company to set up homestay in Hong Kong so that the tourist can come there and experience some um, services, right? For example, food and drinking wine and enjoying, homestay service or accommodation service in the way of minority people. So back to the nature used to be a very famous slogan for Hong Kong people to gain economic benefit before COVID-19. But nowadays, COVID-19 pandemic exposed a lot of challenges for rural community in Vietnam, but also for Hong Kong people. So that's why when the COVID-19 took place, the livelihood over there has been reduced to the minimal level. So education for children also had some problem. Health care for old people became very heavily burdened, a heavy burden for the rural and old people. Especially the distribution of government aid and support is very slow and not efficient. Maybe it take 10 days, 20 days to get to the ethnic people because there is no traffic. Why people are not get used to digital platform to get money. So all of that coupled with shortage of financial resource become really a problem for ethnic minority people. So in the meantime, there is unfit digital tool and digital ecosystem inside the rural community. So people nowadays over there, still living separate from the outsider because all of that factor create resulting from unfit digital tool and digital ecosystem. After the COVID-19, people come to know that e-commerce platform become a very important tool for them to sell their product, to get their service to the outside traveler. So now they are actively participating in digital platform to gain more benefit, more economic benefit. So nowadays people can easily to to use digital tool to gain some benefit for healthcare, for register uh, electronic service or telemedicine as we call it. So digital service and healthcare are becoming very common for the people, and now people can learn very quickly to get access to the benefit, right? So at this point we have to stop for a while and thinking about what kind of weaknesses digital empowerment at home are really. And in my point of view, that might take the form of the lack of awareness, so financial support also a problem for the villager, and affordable smartphone. I mean cheap platform, cheap smartphone, not luxury platform, luxury smartphone for them, and there should be unified and user-friendly hardware for the villager, because the ethnic minority people, they are not well educated, so unified hardware, easy to use hardware should be good, and the government should set aside some financial resource to improve ITC infrastructure inside community. So I come up with 8 recommendations for better empowering rural community in Vietnam. There should be a good mobile application for ethnic minority people, and social media should be the cheapest form of involving people to participate in digital age. Digital economy, e-learning platform should be designed in such a way that ethnic people can gain access to the service, and digital marketing places also another recommendation. So for ethnic minority people, digital mapping is very important, and in order to reduce the burden for the villagers, one-stop shop services should be ready for them. E-commerce clinic and also community podcasts should be made available for the people. So thank you very much for the attention, and I hope that I have another chance to share with you on another time with the topic. Thank you very much.